Hello everyone! Hoje eu trago aqui uma entrevista que eu fiz com o ator David Boreanaz, conhecido eternamente pelo papel do nosso querido Agent Silly Boot da série Bones, que ocorreu durante o Italian Global Series Festival desse ano, no qual ele foi um dos atores, artistas convidados dessa edição, e no qual ele conta um pouco sobre a carreira, os papéis mais marcantes, os próximos projetos e manda também um recado para o Brasil. Acompanha comigo no vídeo.
Now I can see you.
Oh,
Look
now
at
I can
that.
hear you too.
Can you see me?
Yes, nice to meet you. I'm Mariana from Brazil.
Ah,
Thank you
Brazil.
so
I'm
much.
so nice to meet you.
Nice good to see you. It's an
Good to
honor
see
to
you
be
too.
talking to one of my favorite actors.
That's very nice of you. Thank you so much. Thank you for having me.
Thank you. How's it going in Italy?
Great. Great series, great group of people. Molto bene. Very enthusiastic, inspired by the young actors, directors, students that are here. One of the things I love about doing these festivals and series, and relatively new to it, the circuit. I've done the one in Monaco, which was fantastic. I've done that a few times, three times actually. I was
Mhm.
a El Presidente of the committee 2 years ago, and coming here and being a part of this and doing a panel about the business from a producing, directing, and lead and series has been quite opportunity to reflect on my career and where it is and how I love the shape of it and the journey of it and enjoying that process and
Yeah.
teasing a little bit about a new series like the Rockford Files. It's been a really great experience. So I enjoy it.
Very nice. And you've built a career with some of the most memorable characters on television. And looking back, how do you think they connect all these roles? And what have they taught you as an actor?
Well, each and every one of them, first and foremost, has taught me how to commit to the process of putting the work into it. Really, that's what I've always keep going back to and will always talk about is you are with one character that you are with the amount of work that you put into it, the dedication, the process, and then showing up on set and being able to throw it all out the door and having the experience of it being fresh and new and exciting and not planning it. So that's really the exciting part of it for
Mhm.
me and always has been. So I look at it that way and I just take it subjectively from where I am in the present, where I am with it in the now. I try not to plan it. I don't want to press. So that's how it's unfolded for me. And I take that for what it is and I appreciate it and I respect it. And I'm fortunate to be able to be working in this business and I'll be able to be a producer, be a director, be an actor and a lead on series, to understand that and know what it takes. I know on SEAL Team was a really great learning experience about efficiency, how to shoot certain sequences, um, achieving shooting a show in 7.5 days, being raw and shooting it in a very documentary way and experiencing that. Being able to test your body physically and maintain that physicality with training and working out. There's a lot to it that people don't see. And if you're dedicated to all the bits and pieces of it, you will be successful if you're consistent with it. I believe that. You have to believe in what you do and be passionate about it.
Exactly. And is that a role that changed you both professionally and personally, that changed your life the most, would you say?
I think that the characters are relative to experience of where you are, what you're doing at that presentable time. I don't look too hard into it. I just work. I work with Ivana Chubik, who I've worked known for 20 plus years. I love her, and we have a process, and I identify with the process, and I work that process, and that's what makes sense to me. That's it. There's nothing more to it. It's not rocket scientists. It's finding what works for you, putting the work into it, and doing it. That's it.
Yeah. And Bones remains incredibly popular around the world, even years after its finale. What do you think the series continues to attract these new generations of fans?
Yeah, again, very relatable to as simple as two people arguing over a crime scene, right?
Yeah.
Her character's perspective versus my character's perspective. Arriving to a crime scene and talking about what happened last night or the flat tire that I had and my perspective and take on it and her take on it. Very scientific, very analytical, critical thinking, where I'm just a little bit more of a off the cuff guy, religious man, spiritual, can see many angles and pivot. So it makes for are very relatable characters, right? You watch it and go,
Yes.
I understand that. I'm invested in him. I enjoy that. I want to see them argue about
Mhm.
football game, or like certain aspects of what's happening in the characters' lives that is relatable to the audience. That's what it is. It's real simple.
Exactly. And what do you remember most fondly about this partnership in Bones, both on and off the set?
Well, the cast was phenomenal. The guest actors that came in was so blessed to see and work with them that have went on to have remarkable careers. Michael B. Jordan was on Bones, Oscar winning, fantastic director, producer. Look at it. I mean, working with actors that had much success, June Squibb, Ryan O'Neal, Ed Harris. Like it doesn't end. It just it continued to support itself with the cast that came in and out and the different actors that were in and out. And it was just phenomenal to be a part of. It really was explorative, from a character's perspective, and I just adore Emily. Emily and I are had a great relationship, continue to have a great relationship. I've talked to her. I miss her dearly always, and I honor all those times that we had together, and they live in my heart.
Is there a genre that you still haven't explored, but that you would love to?
I think that's again a great question relative to wherever I'm at and what's presented to me. I don't really chase those. I let it unfold and see how that works.
Mhm. Yeah. And you've been working on television for decades. And how, in your opinion, have the streaming platforms and social media transformed the industry? And how has that evolution influenced your career too, in the way you approach your work as an actor?
Well, I mean, look, there's so many options out there today where how you can watch either on your phone. Now there's verticals, there's horizontals, it's Instagram, it's YouTube, it's quick series, it's micro dramas, it's platforms, it's brands, it's sports companies and ownership that wants to be part of the creative process. Everyone's a production company, everything's in development. It's just gotten, it's hyped up. I mean, it was back then and the day was different, obviously, and how they approached it. But everything is done through efficiency and from many perspectives, from a business side, it's how much money can I save? How can I
Yeah.
do it cheaper and faster? Well, you really can't. You can, but you end up somehow spending more than you would in the long run. And I've seen this happen before, with where you shoot, how you shoot it, what location. Am I really saving or am I not saving? There's
Mhm.
so many questions to be answered. Um, but when we shot SEAL Team, it was very authentic, very perspective with the SEALs and the special operators. We had cameras all over the place, mounted on our weapons, mounted on our helmets. It was like perspective, points of views. It was awesome. I mean, it was like shooting so many different cameras at certain times. It was live, it was real. Like I love that type of filmmaking, authenticity and a realistic approach. It's challenging, and as a director, it's being able to do a one shot in a sequence that you would normally take half a day to shoot, but you could just do it in a oneer with some quick cut-ins here and there. But it's just, to me, I prefer that type of filmmaking. Now with AI and post, you're looking at completing posts in 2 weeks versus 2 months. It's crazy. It can be used and it's beneficial, but there's also an interesting thing that I was watching an interview with Peter Chernin, and he made a good point. It's like this industry of AI and everybody, there's new opportunities for people. So there's job growth in that. No one's really talking about that. So, in one hand, you have, from a business perspective, a lot of different models going on. But I will say that there is no such thing as an AI actor. That doesn't exist. That's a program. So for somebody to say, hey, this AI actress is having her feature film debut, come on, man, that's called bullshit where it's bullshit. Right? Like it's not true.
Exactly.
I mean, come on,
Yeah.
like it's kind of, they're pushing an agenda. That's pushing an agenda in my perspective. But listen, with all the platforms, with all the streaming options, with if you're however you want to capture it, however you want to shoot it, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 2 hours, 3 hours, an event, Christopher Nolan, huge, spectacular events, I mean, awesome. IMAX, great. It comes down to script, storytelling, and emoting real people that are fantastic at what they do, actors. That's where it comes down to.
Exactly. And now about the reboot of the Rockford Files.
Yes.
What makes Jim Rockford different from the characters you've portrayed before? And what has been the most exciting part of bringing him to life?
Yeah, I mean, when the show was presented, I went to Gigi Gardner, or James Gardner's daughter. I said, listen, I'm doing this role and presented to me. I wanted you to be part of this process. I'm not here to duplicate what your father did. I'm not here to imitate James Garner. I am here. He's done that. He's an icon. He's an inspiration to me. But I'm not here to do what he did. And she said, if anybody can do this character, you can. So I got that blessing. I moved forward and I continue to work on that. And after shooting the pilot, I enjoyed the process. And look, if anything, the work I put into the character is just making him proud is really what I want to do. That's it. At the end of the day, he's making what I put into this character and what I'm doing with it is he could look at it and go, you know what? You did a great job, kid, and congratulations to you. And that's all. And I love the character. I enjoy that process, and I'm excited. It's a very something special that we have here.
Yes. And just to finish, what's next for you as an actor? If there are any other projects you would like to share? And what special message would you send to your friends here in Brazil that they love you and follow your
Oh,
career
it's
through
nice.
years?
Yeah.
Tell us a message too.
I'm presently working on the Rockford Files right now. That's my focus. So I'm excited about that, and that's we start shooting soon, and I'm ready for that, and that's where I'm at professionally with what I'm doing. And the people of Brazil, I thank you from the center of my heart. That the love that you put out is the love that I reflect to you and the characters, and I'm so thankful for you all too, that you've enjoyed that process and continue to support me. And I hope to visit Brazil one day and go to this statue of Jesus.
Yes, you would be for sure very welcoming here. So
Thank you.
thank you so much, David. It was a pleasure talking to you, and I
Yeah,
wish you all the best.
thank
And
you.
we will keep following you around. So all
Thank
the
you.
success for you.
Thank you so much. God bless.
Thank you. See you. Bye bye.
Bye bye.